Oliver, seriously, Jessie said. You're worse than Herman Huxley. Herman Huxley, Oliver spluttered. Being compared to Herman Huxley was like being compared to gum on the bottom of your shoe or jellyfish in a lake on a beautiful summer day when all you wanted to do was cannonball off the dock into the water. Herman Huxley complained about everything, including cold weather, hot weather, and his brand new Nikes, which any other kid would sell their most prized possessions for. Yup, Jessie said, whipping out her new as-of-last-week phone and punching it with her thumbs. Oliver felt a wave of pure green jealousy wash over him as Jessie flaunted her phone. Jessie continued talking, her eyes never leaving the screen. You know, Mom and Papa got this for me so I can keep in touch with Isa. She disappeared back behind the curtain of ivy. Oliver glared in her direction. It wasn't fair. Isa, yet another sister and Jessie's twin, had been chosen for some special 3-week-long orchestra camp 4 hours away by car. But that didn't mean she and Jessie should have whatever they wanted. Hyacinth, age 7, and the sister who annoyed Oliver the least, spoke up from her perch on the armrest of Mr. Jeet's chair, where she was working on a new type of knitting using only her fingers, no needles. By wrapping yarn around her fingers and doing some complicated looping, she created a rope of yarn that fell to the ground. Tell Isa I love her and miss her 1,000,000 trillion times. And then put that unicorn emoji at the end, and lots of those pink hearts. Next to her was Franz, her basset hound, who sneezed 3 times, then nudged Hyacinth's foot with his nose. Ha, said Oliver triumphantly. She can't even do emojis on that stupid flip phone. Language, reminded Miss Josie. She handed Oliver the cup of pills. There were like 100 pills in there, and a glass of water. Bring these to Mr. Jeet, will you, dear? Oliver unglued himself from his chair and walked to Mr. Jeet. Mr. Jeet wore his customary crisp button-down shirt, a lavender bow tie, and ironed gray slacks. Oliver did not understand why Mr. Jeet voluntarily dressed up every day. He was a jeans and t-shirt guy himself. The dirtier the clothes, the better the mojo. And after he put the pills on the little table by Mr. Jeet's seat, next to a framed photo of the Jeets' 12-year-old grandnephew Orlando posing with a science fair trophy, he dragged himself back to his chair and slumped into it. Why don't you play basketball? Miss Josie suggested. No one's around, he mumbled. Everyone's at camp, basketball camp. Angie isn't at basketball camp, Miss Josie said, referring to his next-door neighbor and friend, who was also the best basketball player in their elementary school. She's going to summer school in the mornings. Something about an advanced math extra credit course. Oliver shuddered. I'm sure your mom would love it if you cleaned your room, Miss Josie suggested. I cleaned it last month, Oliver said. You could read. Uncle Arthur forgot to bring books the last time he came to visit. Miss Josie tisked sympathetically. She knew how much Oliver depended on his monthly book delivery from his uncle, who provided him with every story a kid could wish for. Mr. Biederman got up from his chair. I've got to check on Princess Cutie. Sometimes she scales the curtains and can't get down. Princess Cutie was Mr. Biederman's cat, which Hyacinth had given him and Laney had named. Mr. Biederman walked to the door. I can teach you how to knit, Hyacinth offered her brother, holding her knitted rope in the air. If I ever take up knitting, feel free to stab me in the heart, Oliver replied. You can push me and Paganini on the tire swing, Laney suggested, her eyes brightening. Oliver yawned. It's too hot.